this is our first bike, which gave us an awful lot of learning about how to design and develop a bike, how to actually utilise the carbon fibre in a way. So, because it hasn't got a seat post, but we still need it to ride like a bike and feel like a bike, because most people look at that and they go, that's going to be horrible, it's going to be flexible, and it isn't. It rides like a bike. The whole benefit of having a beam bike is the fact that this acts like a cantilever and absorbs the road noise. It takes all the road noise out, so which means we've got less energy required to cope with that. So you should be more efficient off the rump. We've done a lot of aero testing on this. We've got an adjustable seat post, fore and aft.
Oh, wow,
yeah, so it's fore and aft. We've got the mast off, so we've got adjustment on the mast, but we can move it fore and aft, because we know with a TT bike you need a lot of adjustment, because we're all so damn different.
That's cool, I like that. That's
different. So we've adopted what shop was on there. This is a 58 one bike.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, which is so it's running a classified. So that's why it's not so bad running a 58 one bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's one of the few bikes that has like nice fairings on the brakes.
Yeah, we just try and fair it all out, because it's not UCI legal. It doesn't have to be UCI legal, so we can do what we feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another fairing on the front derailleur here as well. Not sure you can come here and not check out Tadej Pogacar's bike that he won the Tour de France on. I've once again mixed on this paint job. Not really my style. Kind of could look a little bit more interesting. I'm not really a fan of these stripes. Makes it look a little bit too retro for me. But the wheels, on the other hand, I love all these little details on these Envy wheels. And I think maybe these Envy wheels are the thing I like most about this bike. Then of course you've got the bike that he won World Champs on, which is totally unique, like an homage to all the jerseys that he's got. So he's got the yellow, the polka dots, all the colours, the pink for the Giro, and you've got little frames and gear derailleur hanger on there as well. So which one would you pick? Would you pick this one, or would you pick this one? I'm going for this one. Check this thing out. You could probably tell I'm a little bit addicted to TT bikes, but a TT converted into road with an absolutely ridiculously narrow front end position with some really deep bars on there. But another thing, 66 tooth chain ring. I guess they had to write it on there because everyone would be asking, with a wax chain, why wouldn't you have a wax chain? Yeah, looks absolutely nuts, that thing. Sato, custom-made Italian brand. They do sell normal bikes as well, but they've got some lovely looking carbon on this thing. Like, if we check here, you've got this kind of like gel, or I guess candy paint over the carbon, and it shines so nicely. I'd love a paint job like that. And then next up, you've got the colours inside the carbon weave there. Different carbon weave in the front, or I guess the tubes and the joins to the actual main tubes themselves there. Looks really cool. Stalk bikes, you don't get to see many of these bikes, but one of the bikes with the deepest forks that I've ever seen on a road bike. I assume they're UCI legal because they've got a little sticker on there, but yeah, just really cool looking aero bike, one you don't get to see much, and specking those scope wheels that we saw earlier with the scales on. Dylan Johnson fans will know this bike. You got one of the craziest felt gravel bikes with some really unique features on there. Of course, cool paint job. You've got a deeper seat tube there, so there's a little bit of play. And then in the front, you've got this like very strange but unique suspension style. I assume it probably works a little bit as these dampen vibrations and stuff. Yeah, it's just like a wavy, weird, really sticky outed front fork. I don't think it's the sexiest thing in the world, but yeah, just unique. I haven't been able to see one of these in person yet, but it's the new Continental Arrow of 111, only for front wheels, just designed to trip airflow in side winds. And I think it's meant to be quite a lot quicker when you do have a big like crosswind. I don't think it's that much quicker when you've got a direct headwind than the normal tyres there. Custom painted wheels, I don't know how you guys feel, but for me, I'm not overly mad about a custom painted wheel. I think they look better stock usually. Doesn't matter where you go, everyone is staking their claim on Tadej Pogacar.
So, well, Flowbio is a new company which created a new category of wearable called the S1. So this is the limited edition S1. This is my S1, which is white. Essentially, it's a sweat sensor which helps athletes understand in real time how much water and how much electrolytes they're losing, specifically sodium. streams it to their head unit. That we're shipping in March. Right now it gives you recovery data, so it helps you understand post-session what to replenish after a ride or a run. And we also build what we call the sweat profile. So the sweat profile is essentially a machine learning model of your sweat physiology, where we essentially can help you understand going into a future session or race what you need to have from a hydration protocol perspective to stay hydrated throughout. We work with the top UCI World Tour team. So EF was actually one of our first teams to work with it and to get it in the peloton. UCI approved, so it's legal to use in competition.
Okay, and is this like little metal bit, the sensor here?
So the hardware basically comprises of two main sensors. You have the skin temperature sensor, which is actually the same skin temperature sensor that core body temperature use, and the sodium sensor, which is underneath here. You can actually see it in the beta version.
Okay.
So you can see those silver, that's the sensor. Okay. And then this cutout, that's the microfluidic channel.
So it takes it through like capillary action.
Correct. So we isolate the sweat in a clean sensing environment. So we're the most accurate sweat sensor on the market. It's been validated by a third-party university, University of Montpellier, which was financed by World Athletics.
What do you guys think of the Sheong Glasses? I think they're okay. I actually like those pink ones at the bottom there. Don't tell them, but I'm more of an Oakley fan myself. Man, check out the details on this Bastion bike. Custom-made, handmade bike. That kind of like, don't know what to call it. It's like a butterfly weave. Looks absolutely incredible. But then they've got all these wings on what, to me, looks like a 3D printed titanium lug. I'm pretty sure they are. They've even got the details of the colour underneath the saddle there, which is going the extra mile. Also got it on the cranks, and also got it on the bar end plugs as well. The wings, once again, it's not my style, but I mean, I would actually have this. This looks awesome. Not only that, they've also got the same colour on their ceramic speed oversized pulley wheel. So I actually think that's the main thing I like about oversized pulley wheels is you just get custom colours with them. The lightweight Obermeyers, meh. I would leave them. You get lighter wheels that are much more aerodynamic nowadays for way less of a price. I do want to know what you guys think of the new shape Pinarello. Of course, they normally have their normal wavy shapes and stuff. There's one thing that really bothers me on this bike. I think it's 99% sexy, apart from this bottom bracket. The previous one had a smaller bottom bracket there. I assume it's A, stiffer, and B, more aerodynamic. Probably by what, like a watt or two at 40 k's an hour. But yeah, I just feel like this extra chunky area takes away from the slim and slenderness of the rest of the bike. Would you guys ride a retro looking road bike? I mean, I think they look amazing. I'm not sure I would ride them, especially with the bikes available nowadays. More of a beautiful wall piece to hang on your wall. We've got DT Swiss here on their Uno X Dare bike. I mean, the bike's pretty awesome. The wheels, I still think DT Swiss maybe needs to do a few updates on the wheels. Not quite wide enough for the modern tyre anymore.
Got this sensor chips in the sunglasses, so when you hit the sun, it will change like in 0.1 seconds to darkness. Well, not the dark, to shade. Yes. So once it get off the sun, it will change back to the normal.
Right. Okay.
Yes. So I can show you right now. Can you see that?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Can you see that?
I do see it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's quick.
Awesome.
Yes.
That's different, isn't it? So you can use them winter, summer.
Yeah, you can use it all around the years.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be cycling.
Yeah.
You can use it as a running, like climbing.
Yeah.
Snowboarding as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need to do anything. I don't need to charge them up.
Nope. You don't have to charge it.
No charging.
Yes.
Awesome. That's cool. Cheers. Yeah, that works. I'm going to shoot off. Yeah, I'll catch you later. I'll see you later, man. Let's see. Perfect. That's cool. Thank you. Just seen this from Instagram. Altitude are here with their new like oversized pulley wheel. They've just started doing the pulley wheels and now they're doing the oversized cage. I don't know what you guys think about this one. I absolutely adore the color of it. It's kind of like semi-fed, semi-not. I'm not so sure what to think about it. It looks unique at least, but I think it's going to be hit and miss, this one. This bike here on the Meteor Works, well, it's got some really unique kit as well. Not just that oversized pulley wheel, but it has this THM clavicular SE. I'm pretty sure this is like one of the lightest cranks you could buy. And just check out the carbon on the sides there, and fully hollowed through the middle. Really unique looking, and almost has that kind of classic look to it on the bike. Some more funky paint jobs. I don't normally like the messier paint jobs, but actually this one has a really unique, this kind of triangular, I guess, Lamborghini-esque pattern to it. So that's pretty sweet, and it seems like they do it on a lot of other bikes as well.
So this is our new Esco model that we've just it's updated. It's based on our last model, except we've changed the chainstays now and made it a bit more thicker and given it a bit more stiffer back end. This is full Reynolds tubing, so with a fully internal cockpit. So, and then this one over here is our new Explore. It's been redone to be more like a mountain bike / XC backpacking bike. Also, we've got a new finish now. It's the Cerakote finish, which we have here too. So it's something we're looking into now. It works really well with titanium, and it works well with the anodizing as well. So
it's nice. It's light, the Cerakoting, isn't it?
It's light, yeah. It's much lighter, and it's hard wearing too. It doesn't chip as easy as paint would, and it goes on really easy and quickly. So it's a nice option if people want to redo their bikes, the titanium bikes. They can easily get it done.
No, they look fantastic. So it's cool.
A new bridge now. It used to be a straight tube bridge that we used to do, and we thought it was a bit boring, so we decided to update it. So these are our titanium bridges, which we can polish and anodize now, and can give all the different beautiful colors. Because if you notice all the anodizing detail we've done everywhere.
Ah, yes.
It's all over. So we're kind of like running it through our entire part here. So the same thing with the Explore. It's polished with a gold anodizing to match all our gold bits. But you can do any color anodizing pretty much.
Got Ceramic Speed here with their new oversized pulley wheel style. I think it's been out for about a year now, but looks a little bit more robust, maybe a little bit more modern. The off-road one looks absolutely ginormous. I think I'm more of a fan of the classical style oversized pulley wheel. So I've got a piece of hot tech here that you won't find on the booths. It's top secret, but it is coming out soon. Mark, what have you got there, buddy?
So it's my brand that I'm doing with my mate Adele. It's kind of like a side project. It's called Hours Division. The whole purpose of it is the kind of approach to multi-purpose products within like the sports area. So you could be into cycling, you could be running, and it's how do you use products for you in different ways. So you could, for example, these on the top of my head here, you could wear them for running. They're like a perfect size for that. Cycling, hiking, list goes on. It could be rowing. But yeah, we're quite a good kind of shape. We've got 3 different colours. We've got one frame colour, then we've got a chrome mirrored look. We've got the blue with a little bit of purple in some lights, and then we've got a gold mirrored. So that's like the first product live now for pre-order. And then what we're going to do is like early next year is kind of branch out into different products. It's quite exciting that we've got scope to like explore.
They're selling some sweet sunnies, and if you're bored of the main brands and want something different that looks unique but sweet as well, you know where to look. What do we think of chrome wheels? I mean, those are absolutely nuts. I mean, obviously they look like a sticker, to be honest, and the gold's quite cool in the middle. I think any other bike, this would look terrible, but for the Tekkers bike, if you know anything about Tekkers, they're a UK racing team or a British racing team, and they have the coolest bikes and the coolest kit out there. I don't even know if these are real wheels, to be honest. I think maybe they're cardboard. But it kind of suits this bike specifically. I wouldn't have it on anything else. Trace Velo spotted in the middle of filming. I feel like it's been time trial bike galore. I'm not sure if they've released this yet, Van Rysel, but here is the time trial bike. Some quite interesting shapes. Actually looks very good in person. An interesting rear end here. This cuts in and sits very low as it goes back there. Yeah, it looks pretty sweet. I can imagine they're probably going to release it for a good price. I think if the Van Rysel Ultegra is about 5 grand, 5-ish grand, maybe 6. So I'd imagine the Ultegra TT bike might be the same. If you're getting this physique saddle and if you're getting these bars with it, then it's going to be a very good deal, I would imagine. Want you guys to check out this Passoni frame. Totally unique because it's like 50% titanium, 50% carbon. So you can see where the lugs start here, titanium down the front half and the bottom, but Rear stays, seat tube, top tube, all carbon, and I assume it's also a carbon fork as well. I don't know how that would feel to ride, having like 50% carbon, 50% titanium. I feel like it would either gel together perfectly or maybe be a little bit off, but yeah, a bike I'd like to ride one day. Here are two of Alex Yee's bikes, so if you're a keen triathlete, you know exactly who Alex Yee is. This is the one that Trek have sorted him out with after winning Olympic gold in 2024, and well, they've gone a bit nuts. I mean, they've gone gold on the chain, they've gone gold on the cassette, they've gone well, gold everything. One thing I will say, it's kind of like this like mottled gold. I'm not totally a fan of it. I would love it if it was literally just more of a one flat color, but that's just me. Some of you might love it. It just kind of looks slightly dirty up close and patinaed maybe. Look at me being a bike paint snob. Evie Richards, I didn't know how many batteries you had on your bike. You got one for your front sus, one for your rear sus, you got one for your rear derailleur. There's 3. Where's the other one? Oh, seat post as well. Number 4 for your dropper post. That's a lot of batteries on one bike. There is one really big theme that I've noticed at Rouleur this year, and that is 95% of the bikes have SRAM Red on them. And it's not just because I'm on the Trek stand here. Every single bike in this place has SRAM Red on it. I've probably seen about 4 bikes with Shimano. I gotta say, this is the bike on Battery Botas, and I think this is the best paint job here. I absolutely love it. It's almost like a kind of like China-ish style with a normal Canyon matte chop, and they've done it to the zip wheels as well. I like that they've left it dirty from the World Champs, but yeah, this is pretty awesome. My favourite paint job of the Rouleur so far. Well, Rouleur Live, there it is. Let me know if you think that was interesting enough. I kind of feel like it's got a lot of the aftermath from Euro bikes. I've seen a lot of this stuff before, but it's still nice to come look at all the bikes, all the different paint jobs, and look at all the new stuff in person. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys. I'll see you in another video.